So you're looking to enjoy a safari, is that right?
You don't look like the type.
Gonna have to be rich. I'm talking rich.
Yeah, buy the jet.
The kind of rich where you enjoy a symphony of velvety flavors among your mahogany furniture. And yes, of course, with a zebra rug.
That might only be half the story, because on this trip, I managed to travel to one of the world's richest wildlife sanctuaries on a complete budget. I'm talking cheap. Let me show you how affordable it can be to visit the one and only Kruger National Park, and what's the difference between a budget South Africa trip and a 5-star one. Let's start with the safari we can all afford. Meet our guide, CJ.
I've never been to Kruger. Really picked the wrong guy.
We're just arriving at the hotel, or I should say, we're arriving at the tent.
This is 3.
Abandoned cabin in the wood vibes. Here we are. The budget safari begins.
Well, that's a little unsettling.
Why is this here? This is all very weird.
Yeah. It's like there's an animal trapped inside here? Like, what's going on?
You can call me old-fashioned, but I'm not a fan of my rooms looking like there was a violent struggle. But with no Wi-Fi password and no cell connection, we had to drive up to the main road to try and get some connection.
Hey, boss, you guys forgot to clean the room.
After an hour of trying to reach them, they changed our room. 1-star service, 5 stars of adventure.
We should have a good night's sleep.
Yeah. I like the other room though. It had a bit of like a force, there was like a struggle that had happened in that room.
It felt like we're in the wild.
Yeah.
Something got into that room and...
Yeah.
Alright, mate. Welcome to Kruger Cribs on a budget, mate. This is what $120 gets you a night, eh? Here you have a hot tub.
This is $120 a night. Honestly, pretty freaking decent value. We got 1 bedroom over here. This is where Ruby and I were. This is the toilet, the shower.
Le bedroom de CJ.
This room is decent. I will say the service was awful. I mean, hey, that's just the fun of being a budget traveler. Instead of rosé, you get customer service saying, "No way, Jose." But I gotta say, I was surprised to see there's a lot of good stuff for under $100 a night here in Kruger. So you don't need daddy's hedge fund money. Taking some wrong turns here, and this doesn't look like Kruger.
But we are officially in Limpopo.
It's just the reality, dude. If you are gonna see yourself to a little Kruger experience, you need to know where to go. We're finding ourselves taking some wrong turns here.
Hi, how are you? We're looking for Kruger Gate, the open gate.
You go straight.
Straight.
When you get the entire route, you turn right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It is very unclear how to get into the park. I will say that. We've spent a lot of time taking wrong turns. These are the visuals you expect. We found it.
Fill this one.
Fill this form in. Go to the Orphan reception, mate. And incredibly, in Kruger National Park, you're actually allowed to self-drive your safaris, which can keep things pretty cheap. We checked in, and for the day, it costs around $30 each. We got our papers, and bam, the journey begins. Now, you can hire a driver from the park, and they can go off the main road and stay in the park a whole hour later. But one cool thing for us self-drivers is that they actually update the latest sightings of the Big Five. Ah, a leopard sighting.
Where they've last seen the lion, the ellie, the buffalo, the rhinoceros, and the ever so elusive leopard.
I was able to drive through Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania almost for 2 months, like 30 different game drives, and all that time I saw just one leopard. They're like the most evasive but beautiful of all the big games that you can see here. And right now, we are headed here. Let's go to Satara. 10 seconds in, and it's officially on. Right over there, we've got gazelles, we've got zebras, we've got gnus, also known as wildebeests, the ugly ones of the savannah. Let's run. Right there, these are the #1 killers of people in Africa, the buffaloes. That was a little scary.
That was a little bit scary. Oh,
Yeah.
That was a little bit scary.
You almost ran Nigel over.
Shut up.
Friendly little crossings happening every moment of the day. And in this case, it looks like a monitor lizard. Hey, Timon! No, Pumbaa!
About them, did you know?
Look at them, they're so cute!
Look at the little one.
We love you! Massive fan! Great work on the film, guys. Oh my gosh, guys. This is what you dream of when you come to Kruger National Park. Just this moment here. Ruby's on escape duties. You're doing a great job, baby. I want you to remember that there's no trained professional here. Just us, a tiny car, and we're barely a few meters away from an animal that could flip this car with ease. It's definitely a good way to get your heart pumping. What a masterfully designed creature. This thing is so stunning. This one's a guy, I can tell you that. It's because if you look closely, you can see the way the ivory is shaped. You can also tell because the ears, they're a little bit thinner. If you just look at the ears, you'll notice it's a man because of, oh God. Come on, guys, you gotta move! African traffic, am I right? So after seeing the elephants, right next door, we got Hidalgo the giraffe. He's like, what you doing? You know you're not supposed to be here. Oh, look at him run away! He runs so goofy. No guide, no professionals, and we were getting some of the best game drives I've ever had, and I've been fortunate to have many. Honestly, I have no idea what the 5-star safari has in store, but the pressure is on. So one of the things that's been so magical about today and this Kruger experience is that we barely see anyone. You can drive in here with your own vehicle, and yet you only cross cars every like 5 to 10 minutes. The most common time to see a car is when there's like a really incredible sighting and everyone is stopping. But otherwise, you feel like you've got this whole landscape to yourself. We are in hot pursuit. One last thing to see. Lion, lion. There's magic in this park. This is like one of my favorite travel days. I've had it all. The best of the wildlife, the most magical sunset, and it didn't even have to cost all that much. This day has been $50 for a car rental, $120 for a room. It's a jaguar. You cannot script this. Seeing a leopard is seriously one of the luckiest things you can get on a safari day. And to have it so close and all to ourselves, I mean, I will never forget this moment. But there is a huge problem on our hands. We are now 30 minutes away from the park exit, and it closes in 15 minutes. I mean, how can you leave at a moment like this? She was literally stalking around looking for her next kill, and I couldn't dream of missing this. So we followed her for a few more minutes. But eventually, the park was closed, and we had a long way to go, so we said goodbye. We had a crazy great sighting day, maybe the best I've ever had in all my 30+ drives. But when the sun set, things got crazy in Kruger. Hyenas. She's feeding. She's like, wait, what about me? What about me? Don't leave me. Moaning lions. Are you kidding me? This is just getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
A freaking owl doing dumb stuff in the middle of the road.
Who's that?
Dude, what the heck is going on right now? This is crazy. Wow. Okay, can we please put a pause to the wildlife? And another leopard. There he is. We just saw another leopard. Another.
He's still there.
This is out of hand now. At the same time, we're in some deep level shit now, as we're now 1 hour late from exiting the park. I felt really bad and kind of scared what would happen, but the park rangers were feeling merciful and we got off with just a warning. Good night. Thank you, boss. Bye. 6:30 departure. We left at, what time is it? 7:30, so an hour late. Really had to just be super apologetic. It was not our intentions. And they were very kind enough to let us out. We got a big warning and we deserved it. Now, we had one more night of the budget safari experience before moving our way over to the bougie safari life. And let me just say, we went out in style. What?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's good.
What?
There's a bat. There's a bat in here. not funny.
Should we let a few more in?
There's so many.
If this does not close, we are sleeping with bugs. I feel like this is the best way to do a room tour. So anyways, this is what 120 gets you a night. It's actually pretty good though. This place is nice. So that was safaring on a budget. But now, it's time for the 5-star. But before the 5-star game lodge, I want to show you a Kruger must, no matter your budget. Just over an hour away, through one of the most cinematic drives of my entire life, we arrived at Blide Canyon. This is one of the most stunning and underestimated places in any of my travels. I did not expect it to be this wow. It'd be sad to leave Kruger without having seen this. This is the Grand Canyon of Africa.
Insane. I've never seen anything like this before. It's wild. So green, so lush.
Ever since I was a kid, going on a safari was one of my dreams, but I thought I'd never be able to afford it. I was honestly a little scared to travel Africa, but let me tell you, this is one of the trips you have to experience. And there's nobody that's better fit to help you out planning that trip than my good friend Ella. I've worked with Ella, I've traveled with Ella, and over the last 2 years, she has been getting to know Africa very intimately. So if you want to figure out where's the best place to take your safari, based on the wildlife you're most interested in, and based on the time of the year, then check the link down below because Ella will not only take care of all the stress of planning, but she'll make sure you get the best safari whenever you're ready to go. Now, it's time to experience the most exclusive side of Africa, the side few have ever seen. Pop the bubbly, it's time to 5-star safari. The gates of luxury. Would you look at that? Dinner is escorting us all the way to the hotel.
Baby, that is so not okay to say. You need to be sensitive here.
So this is very interesting. Not many 5-star hotels are gonna lead you down a dirt path. But here at Kapama, the reserve starts the minute you come in through that big gate. We've got about a 30-minute drive just to get to our hotel. I think that's all pretty crazy. I'm gonna say it. It's pretty tough to beat this entrance experience. Oh! Baby zebra.
Oh my god, so cute!
Hi there. Thank you. I think I like this one better. Hello, how are you?
I'm Jumi,
Nice to meet you, bro.
And I want to see baby giraffes.
Oh, really?
And lions. I want to see lions too.
Yeah, we haven't seen cheetahs.
Hello. Hi, Lewis. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you, bro.
Go. Cheers.
Love a nice warm towel with lemonade spritz.
We're gonna party in here. It is so nice.
Yeah.
Wow. This is so beautiful.
This is the wellness center on the Karula property.
Yeah.
I'll show you around.
Okay.
We'll just start with the more general areas and then I'll take you through as well.
Okay. What is it?
It's our steam room.
Ooh.
They've got a lovely steam room right here.
A cold plunge. There's a really nice gym area. So this is our home for the next 2 nights. And yes, it does cost a little bit more than a tented experience, but you're starting to see the value stack, the differences. I think this has got to be one of the most beautiful rooms in the entire Kruger area.
This is honestly such an amazing reserve, and the amenities and just how large this property is, it really
40,000 acres.
40,000 acres. This is a crazy experience we're about to have, and I'm so excited to eat. What did you get? Chicken?
That looks good. What do we see with these guys? They're so beautiful. They look like deer, but they've got stripes. Hey guys, how you going? So, if there's one thing you should know about Ruby and I, we are notoriously late. I blame her.
No.
Yeah.
He loves to blame me, but it's really just him.
And the good news is, with a luxury safari, you decide when you get on this safari. You're not gonna get left behind. I'm a very classy man. This luxurious stay is very exciting, but the main point of coming to Kruger is clear.
Here?
This is Justice, and he knows this reserve better than anyone. This is 5-star safari versus self-drive safari. Both excellent options, but this thing here is reinforced for when a rhino decides he doesn't like you, which apparently 2 days ago was very helpful. One of the rhinos got really close, apparently. And then over here, of course, nothing but the finest mahogany, a must. And we've got our own private vehicle experience. We are not in Kruger National Park anymore. We are adjacent. We are right next to it in a private reserve.
The animals are wild, are not tamed.
Yeah.
It's that they use to their car.
Okay.
So they are habituated to their car.
Should we tell Toomey? I'm worried for that man. He's in a pretty tough spot. Toomey, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm recognizing the tracks on the ground. Even if maybe it is fresh, I start to follow it.
It's time for safari.
The rhino footprint here on the ground. You can say it was a male who was marking a territory.
So beautiful.
So these are all male buffaloes.
They're having a spa day. I don't have enough of that in my life.
His tail is stuck.
Don't make fun of him.
And he's trying to hide behind the big bush, the small bush. He's like, you don't see me, but I can see your butt.
Oh, he's out of hiding.
So this is a male giraffe. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the horns. More in a robust shape. So it's because they use them for fighting, their horns.
So all these hot males are in pursuit of one very lucky lady. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's licking those lips. He's like, yeah, she looking good.
Kruger is known to have a little bit of an elephant overpopulation problem, and they have wreaked havoc on the national park's vegetation. Well, in Kapama, the landscape is just like it was in the old days, healthy and balanced.
These are his roads, and you gotta abide by the rules.
We see a lion.
Baby, you're all packaged up for him all beautifully. You look like a wrapped little Gojek package.
Thank you. I know. I was hoping that I could be that for the lions today.
She's looking at you. She's getting a nice scratch. Oh, that feels good. That's the spot.
Turn off all alarms.
Oh, back to sleep. Oh, back up. I'm up again. I'm up again. Let's get the day started. Rise and grind.
So in Kapama, we don't dehorn our rhino. We think it's not fair for them. So rather strengthen our security to protect them.
There is a massive industry in the black market for ivory and rhino horn. So in response to that poaching, what most places are doing, they're actually removing the rhino's horns so that they have little to no value to poachers. Really beautiful to see that the Game Lodge here has been able to bring the resources together to defend against very sophisticated poachers. What do you see?
The tracks of the young cub.
Oh, what cub? Like a lion?
Leopard.
Oh, a leopard.
Yes.
Wow.
Right here to the second. Another one here.
How long ago do you think that was?
That one is after the rain because we've been having a rain around 3 o'clock. I think maybe 3:30 she was moving this direction.
So this is exciting. We've just spotted a leopard print, and maybe we'll get lucky a second day in a row.
So that right there is one big difference of the luxury versus the budget safari. The luxury safari, we are following the tracks that we would have never noticed, never even seen. And right now, Toomey is hot on the trail. Oh my God.
Kingfisher.
This beautiful blue bird right there. We have been looking and hoping to see for a long time now is that moment of a carnivore going in for its next meal.
Now let's face it, when we go on a game drive, we all secretly want to see a kill. And after nearly 30 game drives, I still haven't seen one go down. But that was about to change when we found this beautiful female lion in hot pursuit. Now I don't know if she heard something, smelled something, but the way she walked, you knew the next thing she saw would be lunch. A few seconds later, we understood why this master predator was in hunt mode. She had been stalking something. I mean, come on. I was waiting for this moment, and of course, my camera stops recording. I don't even know what happened, but luckily Ruby did get the shot, and lucky for the prey, he got away. You really never know what you're gonna get when you go on a safari.
It smells horrid, and that's because we found a dead carcass of a buffalo. Ooh.
Poor guy, he's ripped to shreds. You don't want to see that, nor do you want to smell it.
Oh, we're literally like meters away from it right now. That's why it is so important to have vultures, because vultures will clean up all that smelly stuff.
The smell is not nice for you?
No, it's okay.
How do you like it, Justice?
For me, I love this type. Little bit right.
You see a lion?
In the thicket.
Wow.
This pride is made up of 3 males that are known to hang around the northeast of Kapama Reserve.
Wow, this is a cool shot.
You see, male lions lay claim to their large pieces of land. If they see another male come into their territory, it would mean war.
Now I know what you're thinking. Christian, what keeps you safe from the king of the jungle sitting right there? And the answer
Literally
is
nothing.
her.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
She's my line of defense.
Hey, he said to be careful. You made too much of a sound right now.
She buys me at least half a second.
Stop. There is nothing between these wild animals and us. The only thing keeping us safe is the fact that they think the car is one unit.
Ten out of 10. What an experience.
What are we doing?
Yeah, picnic. Yeah.
We're having a picnic.
Now, on my budget safari, we loaded up with biltongs and water bottles.
Look at this.
But this one was different.
I like it.
Oh, this is so good. That's one thing I've come to love on our trip to South Africa. This thing is called biltong.
One there. Thank you, Tumi. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, guys.
So what is it?
This is a very popular drink amongst South Africans. It's got this beautiful logo made of the amarula fruit.
Which is a local fruit, right?
Local to Kruger.
Amarula,
Right?
It's right there? Wait, where?
There is.
That's the Amarillo tree.
Tastes kind of like Bailey's. Very nice, creamy, and apparently this is in the right season what the elephants are after. The amarula fruit.
What's that?
It's only the spotlight.
Oh, you got a flashlight.
Flashlight.
Nice. That's definitely a snake. Baby.
Is it attacking?
No.
I hate snakes. They're so scary.
So, but this one are not venomous.
Yeah, he's a lover.
They're the constrictors.
Python.
Guys, listen to this.
Oh, that was a hyena.
Oh my gosh, it just ran by so fast.
I get scared.
You got scared.
I thought it's a lion.
On a budget safari, you come back to a bat in your room. But on a 5-star safari, your fireplace is roaring and your meals are cooked and waiting for you in your room. The food, the service, the amenities. Kapama knows how to make a 5-star safari. From the rustic to the rich, the basic to the ballin'. I think the coolest thing that I found on this trip was that it really doesn't matter how you do a safari, because as long as you get out there, you get the same incredible wildlife and you get to bring home some of the best memories. And if you want help setting up your dream safari trip, because let me tell you, having traveled the world, it is one of the best things you can do, then check that link down below and chat with one of my good friends, Ella. She knows safaris better than anyone I know, and she'll make sure you get your perfect African safari, no matter your budget and no matter what part of Africa you want to have it in. Let's get lost again in the next one.